Hello everyone, so in this video I'm going to tell you about how you can install this Ubuntu 26.04 in your Windows 11 and in VirtualBox. Okay, so you need to just search on the Google and you will get the first link. You need to just click on it, and then you will see you need to just scroll down, and here you will see this one like Ubuntu 26.04 AMD 64.ISO. Okay, and yeah, that one only. You need to just click on it and it will start downloading. So already I have downloaded this particular file, so it's around 6.1 GB, so it will take some time to download, right? So now once download is done, you need to just open up your VirtualBox and click on this particular new button, and you can just give any name. So here I'm going to give Ubuntu 26.04, and this folder you can keep it as it is. There is no need to change. And yeah, just select the ISO image. So you can just click on other and you need to just select your ISO image. Okay, once it's done, you need to just click on next button, and again you need to just click on next. And here you can give the memory. You can provide around 4 GB of RAM and some 4 CPUs you can provide at this time, and give a disk space of 100 GB for now, and whatever number you need that you can just give it. Click on finish. So once it will boot up, so you will face maybe one error you will get. So if you get, it's fine, we'll resolve it. Otherwise, if we don't get, then also it's fine, right? So yeah, so now it's booting up. So here it mostly takes around 20-30 minutes of time in full installation. So in between I'll just pause the video if some step is taking more time, to just reduce the video length. Okay, so yeah, here we have got one error, right? So now what you can do is that we'll just wait 1-2 minutes. Sometimes it gets resolved automatically, or you need to just check. Okay, we'll just close this one, power off the machine. And what you need to do is that in settings, you have to just go, and in the display section, you need to increase the memory. And instead of VM SVGA, you need to select this VBox SVGA. Click on OK, and now you need to just start again. So again, it will boot up, and this time you should not get that error. So let's just wait for it. So again you will see the same screen. Okay, now you can see it's you didn't got that particular error. Now it's loading. So here I will just pause the video, as it's going to take around 2-3 minutes of time. So I will just pause the video for now. So yeah, so after loading, this screen showed up. So again you will see here preparing Ubuntu, and again from here you need to select the language. Okay, so we have this English, so let's do next. And accessibility in Ubuntu, you can see you need to just click on next, 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 and do next. Yeah, I want to use wired connection. Yes, let's try to install now. Okay, so yeah, we will be going for interactive installation. So let's do next. Yeah, default only. I don't want to install any third-party software for now. Do next. And it's loading now. Let's just wait. Okay, so this you can just keep it as it is. It's not going to delete any data. It's completely fine. So I'm keeping all the settings as it is. So here I'm just going to give the name. So you can give your password. Okay, you require a password to log in. Yes, do next. You can select your region. So for me it's India. uh, Okay, it's not showing up. Here it is. Okay, I will select that to next, and now you have to just click on this install button, right? So just click on this, and yeah, now installation has been started, and it will take some maybe 5-10 minutes of time. So till that, I'll just pause the video. Once it's done, I'll be back. So now instead of copying, it's showing installing the system. You can see here also what's happening. Okay, so let's again click on it. Okay, so now installing the system part is completed. Now it's setting up the system. So use it took almost 20 minutes of time for installing only. So from now on also, let's see how much time it takes. So we'll just wait, and I will again pause the video and we'll get back to you. Okay, so system setup is done. Now it's time to restart now. So let's just click on this restart now button, and it will restart your Ubuntu system. Okay, so let's just wait. Okay, now it's restarting. So after restarting, it will ask you for your username and password, whatever you have kept while setting up this system. So we'll just wait for it. So I think it will take some few seconds or minutes of time to restart. So it actually depends on your host system as well, how much RAM and CPU your host is using, because already you have given 4 GB of RAM, and if your system is having 8 GB of RAM, and so it could be a bit slow. So now this is the black screen I'm getting. So it's restarting actually. So let's just wait. Okay. So now it's, you can see on the screen it's restarting. Hopefully we'll not get any error now. You can see all the started the service. Okay. So now you can see the username. Just enter your password now. So I have entered now. So now it will open up the default screen. Okay, cool. So here we have this Ubuntu system. Now what you need to do, you need to just click on next, and do next, 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 finish. Okay. So just right click, means right control and F you need to press to just get into the full screen. So now you can see the screen is also perfectly fine. Okay. So in this way you can just install the Ubuntu in your Windows system. So if you have any queries and if you faced any particular issues, you can just add that into the comment section, and then so that we can just clear your issues and doubts whatever you will be having. So that's it for this particular video, and I will see you in the next one. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys.